Today I'm going to be decluttering my bookshelves. It's one of the main problematic areas in my house that causes me stress. What makes it seem more cluttered is that I have like a bunch of little knickknacks everywhere, so I'm going to also have like a category for that where I'm going to try to declutter that as well. Alright, let's do it. So the first thing I want to do in order to like really get into it is remove all this shit from off the shelves and just put it on the ground. So I'm not going to be doing this section because it's not books, it's like art supplies, some of my boyfriend's stuff, so that'll be for another day. Really, I want to focus on the bookshelf. So take off all this clutter first, then the books, and we'll get right into it. So already, without all that shit there, it's already so much better. Here's all the shit. I made some bagel bites while I tackle this. Alright, so I've been looking at this and I'm already overwhelmed and feeling not good about doing this. So I figure I'll start with like the absolute yeses. First off, Harry Potter series, of course. So everything that's an absolute yes, I'm just gonna chuck on the shelves. I'll reorganize everything after, but I just want it kind of out of the way. Already, there's a problem. I have duplicates. This is the first copy I owned as a kid, but then I upgraded to a hardcover for all of them because like some I had soft cover. So then I was like, oh, I'll buy the hardcover, but it doesn't have a dust jacket. Also, this one was printed in 99 and oh, what the fuck? Okay, so this one was actually printed after in 2000. So technically this one, the hardcover, is the oldest. I don't know. That's hard, but it's fucking stupid to have two. Ugh. All right, honestly, like I said, we were gonna do immediate yeses first, so I'm gonna put these two to the side. But obviously, I'm gonna have to keep only one. These other ones. Yeah. Okay, this does not count as a duplicate. It's Prisoner of Azkaban, but it's the illustrated one. And I had some of the other illustrated ones, and I decided I'd just keep my favorite one, since I already had the book. So this one, yes. I just got these, so obviously, yes. Enjoyed this series. What I ended up doing is like once I read a series, I try to just keep the first one. And then if I want to reread it, you know, I have this and it's like, it gives me peace of mind because I'm like, oh, see, I have it. Like, I don't know why. I just have the first one. But then if I want to reread the series, you know, I can always just like download an ebook or borrow from the library. It brings me comfort to have at least the first one. It feels like too much for me to get rid of the whole series, but just having the first one is okay. I'm really trying to stick to my rule of just the first of a series, unless like this series is like, you know, Harry Potter. I'm definitely rereading. Whatever, you get it. This I just bought, it just came out this week, so yeah. I'm currently reading this series, so these two I've read. And I'm reading the third. I'm not sure if for this one I would want to keep the whole series. So I'm just going to do the first one for sure. And then the other one I can debate later on. These same thing, first of a series, keep. This one I enjoyed, just keeping. First in a series. This one, really enjoyed it. I read the whole series. I kept the first one. Got rid of it and then rebought it because I kept thinking about it. So, yeah. All right, The Host, once again. Got rid of it, bought it, got rid of it, bought it. I'm just gonna keep it. This fucking awesome book. So much fun. I actually found this for free at a little free library, and I'd read it as an ebook, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I'm gonna keep that. Far from the Madding Crowd, and it's like the film cover. Yep. This is one of those books, Rebecca, that I know I'll enjoy, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So I think this one's just like a for sure gonna read. Don't know if I actually need the book. So, I don't know. Maybe. This one, first in the series, Jane Austen. Got rid of a bunch, actually. These are like matching, and I like these editions a lot, so I kept these. But then there's a Pride and Prejudice in this. And then I have 2 more Pride and Prejudice. I have one with the film cover, which just felt like a must. This one, which is just like a fancy edition. Honestly, this I can part with. So even right off the bat, we're already decluttering this. Whee! Then it's just a matter of these. I honestly should not have to... Oh shit! I just realized I don't actually have Pride and Prejudice in this series. So that's perfect. Problem solved. These keeping. Shadow and Bone series. I've read it all and really liked it, but this series is complicated to break up. It's not like 1, 2, 7 like Harry Potter. It's more like they're all interconnected, same universe, but you've got like this, and then you have this one separate kind of, and then this one is like later than the other ones. So I'm like, it's weird. So what, like if I want to do like first of the series thing, then I'd have to break it up, and then I just have like King of Scars, Six of Crows, Shadow and Bone, and that's just weird. So I haven't broken it up, but I do want to keep the series. Like I do think I'll be rereading it. So I think I'll just stick for now to keeping all of it. I can reevaluate at another time. Just got this not too long ago, so keep that. I love Holly Black books every time. I haven't read this one yet, so I'll keep it. I know already that even if I read it and like it, I'm still only going to keep the first one. So I'm thinking I just do that now. Like just keep the first one and get rid of the other ones preemptively, and then just borrow them like from the library. But see, then I'm worried I'll start the series and fucking zoom through it, and then like the library, I'll have to wait like 2 months or something because there's a wait list or something. Fuck! Bagel bites! Bagel bites break. Oh fuck, they're not hot anymore. I went to the UK last year. Huge trip for me. Like it was a huge bucket list trip. So now I'm like hanging on to the Scotland map that I never used, the Pocket Edinburgh, which I also didn't use, and this Scotland guide that I never used. I'm hanging on to them just because it reminds me of the trip. But really, the trip should remind me of the trip and the pictures I took. So, Declutter. Finance book that I like. It's a bad sign if you know, like I literally bought this like probably 3 days ago. If I want to declutter this right now, is that a sign that I have like a really big problem? So let's put that to the side because I don't want to mentally deal with that. Stay on fucking brand. Okay, this Language of Thorn book to go with the Shadow and Bone trilogy. Like I just bought this because I was like, oh, I like that series. I should get this book to add to the collection. But I don't want to be a collector. Collector means Lots of shit in your house. Cheesy, but liked it. Yep, unbelievable. Okay, it's a rape story, but it was a really good read. Obsessed with this book since I was a teenager, from the writer of the movie Juno, Diablo Cody, about her time as a stripper. Hilarious book. These are actually not like books. These are from when my grandmother went to nursing school. So they're these old anatomy books. This is not even like up for debate. That's being kept. I just bought this Jane Austen book club. As you've seen, I do read Jane Austen, enjoy it. This was adapted into a movie that I love. So I have not read this yet, but I just picked this up last month. So I will read it eventually. I'm gonna have to be parting with books that I want to read eventually. It's just a matter of, do I want to own it? Or would I be okay with borrowing it from the library or like getting an ebook or something? It's difficult. This calls for a break. This one's also a must. Fleabag. It's the script for the show. Look at this fucking beast, man. The standard size of a book you'd buy paperback here in Canada. Look at that. UK has it right, people. They know what's up. These three are a must keep as well. Just like this one is more like I want to read it as a physical book, and then I'll probably donate like once I'm done reading it, but I want to read it. This is a Quebec comedian, and I read this every few years and have a great laugh. It's like a transcript of one of his shows. Tom Felton biography, have not yet read it, so same thing. I want to read like the book, not an ebook of it, so yes. This is it for the, for sure, 100% non-negotiable. I forgot about this. This is the first book I ever read. Like when I learned to read, this is the first book I read. Balto, the true story of Balto. So I'm keeping this. I fucking love Balto. There's a movie. Let me show you what we're left with here. And these were the ones I'm decluttering for sure. So we've got this out of the way. Fuck, man. So I think the strategy of picking the absolute yeses first was really effective. So now I think I'm going to go the other end because this feels very overwhelming still. So I think I'm just going to go things I'm like 90% and above sure that I can part with. Okay, so the pretty sure I can get rid of, I'm putting over here. So if you see me go this way, that's what's happening. So my phone stopped recording because I ran out of storage. That sucks. So I'm actually done. I'm likely keeping this. This is kind of like, yeah, I'm okay keeping that. This is a for sure declutter, and this is most likely decluttering. And then I have Blu-rays and DVDs. that I have not yet gone through. Yeah. I feel like I still kept too much books. I feel like I definitely didn't declutter enough, and I actually, like, every time I look over there, I'm like, oh, maybe I should keep that one. I'm just gonna put it all on the shelves, see how it looks space-wise, and go from there. I mean, this is a very, to me, reasonable amount of Blu-rays and DVDs in comparison to what I had. Like, I used to have an entire bookcase full. So this is good. And then I'm gonna have to tackle this situation. But first, I'm gonna put all the books back, see how it looks, and then assess. That seems better. Right? This is pretty good. I feel like I could let go of more. So this is where we're at now, book-wise, versus before. I'm pretty happy with it, I think. It's definitely less, but now I'm like, all those knickknacks I took off are gonna change the vibe a bit. Because this, like, if it stayed like this, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's amazing. But now I'm about to add back a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna have to downsize the knickknacks as well. And yeah. I'm like emotionally wrecked. Like, this is difficult. It's difficult on the soul. Alright, so I put all the knickknacks back and already it looks insanely cluttered. I have a hard time letting go of pop figures. Like the Funko Pops, once I get them. They have a little face. It still feels like a lot. I actually decluttered a lot. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags worth of books decluttered. It's honestly like the clutter of the Funko Pops and the little things that bother me the most, I think. Because before I put those in, I was pretty happy. And then as soon as I put them on, I was like, ah, like it feels just as cluttered. So we'll see. I might be able to part with some of those. Just bite the bullet and do it. It's like you have to choose. Do you want a nice, serene space that doesn't give you anxiety? Or do you want to just hang on to these things and still feel like shit when you look at your stuff? I think I did decent. I ended up putting a bunch of the knickknacks in a plastic bag because I wasn't fully ready to get rid of them, but I just wanted to see what it would look like without them on the shelves, and I immediately feel better looking at them. So I should really learn to part with those things.